Hey everyone! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we uncover the real reason behind Wang's mysterious interview with Shen Yue's father, a story that goes far deeper than what fans ever imagined. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the hidden truths behind your favorite stars. For years, fans have been captivated by the on-screen chemistry between Wang and Shen Yue. From their breakout roles in Meteor Garden to countless fan edits that flood social media, their connection has always seemed too real to be fiction. But recently, an unexpected moment reignited the fire, an interview, not with Shen Yue herself, but with her father. It wasn't a publicized media event. No flashing lights, no red carpet. Just a quiet, private meeting between one of Asia's brightest young actors and a man who, until now, had always remained in the background, Shen Yue's father. And what happened in that room has left fans, critics, and insiders whispering one question: why? To understand the real reason, we need to rewind. Back to the beginning. Back to 2018, when Meteor Garden aired and the names Wang and Shen Yue became inseparable. For millions, they were more than just characters, they were a modern fairy tale. Dylan's charm and Shen Yue's gentle warmth created something raw, something electric. But behind the smiles and laughter, there was a weight, the pressure of fame, the chaos of overnight success, and the fear of being typecast forever. As the cameras rolled and fans shipped them relentlessly, something deeper was forming, a quiet friendship that neither fame nor rumor could destroy. Fast forward a few years. Both Dylan and Shen Yue had gone their separate professional ways. Dylan dived into darker, more complex roles. Shen Yue explored dramas that pushed her artistic boundaries. Yet, every time they appeared on screen with new co-stars, comparisons were inevitable. No one matches their chemistry, fans would comment. No one else feels real. And that's what made the recent interview so shocking. Out of nowhere, a behind-the-scenes crew member leaked that Dylan had requested a private meeting, not with Shen Yue, but with her father. For weeks, the entertainment world buzzed with speculation. Was it about a new project? A personal matter? Or something far more emotional? According to sources close to both families, the meeting wasn't planned for publicity. There were no contracts, no sponsorships, only sincerity. Dylan, it seemed, was carrying a promise. A promise he'd made long before the camera stopped rolling. During the final days of filming Meteor Garden, Dylan had shared a moment of reflection with Shen Yue. They spoke about the future, about the fragility of fame, about how the spotlight can fade faster than it arrives. And in that quiet moment, Shen Yue had told Dylan something deeply personal, something about her father. Her father, she said, had always been the silent foundation of her strength, the man who encouraged her to follow her dreams even when the world said no. And Dylan never forgot that. So when years later, Shen Yue faced one of her toughest career decisions, whether to take a role that could redefine her image but risk her emotional well-being, Dylan did something no one expected. He reached out to her father. Not as a co-star. Not as a publicity move. But as a friend seeking to understand the person who shaped the woman he once shared the screen with. It wasn't about fame. It wasn't about rekindling old rumors. It was about respect and closure. But the story doesn't end there. During that quiet conversation, something profound was said. Those present described the atmosphere as emotionally charged. Dylan reportedly listened more than he spoke, asking about Shen Yue's early struggles, the sacrifices her family made, and how her father viewed her success. And at one point, Shen Yue's father shared a simple truth: fame can build walls faster than hearts can climb them. Those words, witnesses say, left Dylan silent. Because perhaps, in some way, he understood exactly what that meant. Fame had built walls between him and people he once held close, including Shen Yue. When the interview ended, Dylan didn't post about it. He didn't give quotes. He simply walked away, eyes low, hands clasped, as though carrying both the weight of memory and gratitude. Days later, fans noticed subtle changes in his demeanor during appearances. A calmer tone. More thoughtful pauses. As if that conversation had reminded him of something long forgotten, that behind the glamour of fame, real connections, the ones that shape you, are what truly matter. But why now? Why after all these years would Dylan reach out? The truth, insiders claim, lies in timing. Shen was rumored to be preparing for a major international role, a project that would take her far from home, far from familiar faces. Dylan, having faced the same kind of isolation early in his career, wanted to offer a kind of unspoken blessing through the one person who mattered most to her, her father. It wasn't about rekindling romance. It wasn't about drama. It was about closure, growth, and respect. For fans who followed their journey from on-screen lovers to lifelong friends, this story feels like a full-circle moment. It reminds us that behind the headlines, behind the speculation, there are real people with real emotions. And in that private meeting, unseen by cameras, unspoken by tabloids, Dylan Wang proved that fame doesn't have to erase sincerity. Sometimes, it can amplify it. But perhaps the most poetic part of this entire story lies in what happened afterward. Days after the meeting, Shen posted a simple photo on her social media, a sunrise. No caption. No hashtags. But behind the glitter of celebrity and the noise of social media, this quiet meeting between Dylan Wang and Shen father reminds us that the truest connections aren't always romantic. Sometimes, they're built on respect. Dylan's journey from a rookie actor to an international star came full circle that day. And in the eyes of many, that simple act of humility said more than any headline ever could. Just light breaking through clouds. For those who knew about Dylan's quiet meeting with her father, it felt symbolic. A sunrise. A new beginning. A moment of peace after years of noise. So, what was the real reason behind Dylan Wang's interview with Shen father? It wasn't fame. It wasn't a secret romance. It was about gratitude. A simple, human act of saying thank you, not with words, but with presence. Gratitude to the man who raised someone who forever changed the course of his life, both on and off screen. And maybe that's the lesson we can all take from this story, that sometimes, the most meaningful connections aren't the ones shouted to the world, but whispered in private. Because in the end, the true measure of a person isn't how loud their fame echoes, but how quietly their heart remembers. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching and taking this emotional journey with us. Don't forget to subscribe for more heartfelt deep dives into the stories behind your favorite stars. Until next time, stay kind, stay curious, and remember, behind every headline, there's a heartbeat.